Hey, this is Matt with Digital Trends, and this is the video review supplement for the review of the HP Phoenix. This is the latest gaming desktop from HP. This is not a new market for the company. They used to have the Firebird, for example, but that was more of a high-end system competing with the likes of Alienware, Maingear, etc. This is a more mainstream system. It starts at $9.99, and although it's kind of hard to tell relative size just in the video, this system is about 16 inches deep, 16 inches tall, and so it's really not much larger than a regular mainstream desktop that might have this dual-core processor. This does not have a dual-core processor. It has Intel Core i7 3930K, so that's a 6-core processor. Also has a Radeon 6850 graphics. I'm going to go ahead and open this up so we can look at the internals and you can look at that video card. Now, that combination of hardware does weight towards the processor a little bit much, and as a result, although this is an impressive system from a compute standpoint, gaming at 1080p is good. It'll run most games on high, but you do sometimes have to turn down a detail setting or two to get things to run really smoothly, and that's a bit of a disappointment. You know, high-end gaming systems usually don't want to have to deal with that. But as you can see here, there's not really a whole lot that HP could do as far as getting this to be larger. That's the entire video card, front to back. There's really not any room for a larger, faster video card. And also, this configuration is a bit unusual because, as you might have noticed, you access the components from, if you're facing the front, the right side of the case. Normally you do it from the left. As a result, the motherboard is flipped from its normal position. The reason for this is that there's a more direct airflow from the front to the back in here over the processor, out the exhaust. Helps with cooling. This system does stay very cool, and it is also very quiet. You also have the video card sort of on its own up here, and the power supply at the top. There's no heat leakage from this power supply up over other components. This case is not large enough to give the power supply its own sort of area, so this is a really good design decision. Overall, this particular configuration, which is ringing up at $1,800, isn't really the one to go for. As I mentioned, 6-core processor. It's really overkill, while the video card can't really sustain that level of processor performance. Our recommendation is that you look at one of the less expensive models, which will have a Intel Core i7 quad-core and can be had with the same Radeon video card. And if you do that, you're going to get a much better balance of performance. You're actually not going to lose much performance at all compared to this particular system. And at the same time, you're going to save about $400 to $500, looking at a system of a price of about $1,300 to $1,400, which is extremely reasonable for a high-end gaming desktop. To find out more about this system, go ahead over to digitaltrends.com. You'll find our full review there. And thanks for watching.